you something, man. This night is just getting underway. We're already like an hour into it. Welcome back to our live coverage of the live premiere party of Howard Stern's Private Parts, the movie. I'm Todd Newton, and with me now is the producer of the film, Private Parts, Mr. Ivan Reitman. It's a pleasure to be here with you. Hello. Now, I have to say, you're the brain behind so many great films, Meatballs, Animal House, Space Jam recently, just to name a few. What was it about this film that made you say, you know what, I want to put my name on that?
I've been a fan of Howard Stern from way back. 6 years ago, I started listening to him in Los Angeles. I called him up myself and said, you ought to be in pictures, the cliche. And I got to meet him, became friends, and after the Private Parts book came out, they called me in about 2 years ago and said, can I help? And I started working on the script. I think he's an original comedy voice that deserves to be seen in films.
Now, did you have any apprehensions about working with him, about taking a project this far and putting so much behind it?
Making films is like jumping off a cliff and trying to find a puddle of water. Maybe the cliff was a little higher on this one because we're working with people that had not made films before, working with a star who, although many people love, also many people hate.
Right.
And just finding the right way to tell his story.
Right. Now, as someone who listens to Howard on a daily basis, I know that he speaks so highly of you and your professionalism and your level of work. As an actor, how do you rate Howard Stern?
I think he's really good. He's better than even I thought, and I thought he was going to be pretty good. When we started filming, ironically enough, it's his fans. The dramatic stuff he came to very easily and very well. And then he had a little bit more trouble with with actually the broadcast stuff because instead of being as free as it can be on the air all the time, he had to go back. He had to sort of really make it much more constricted. But he did great. I think he'd do anything.
Well, I tell you, I love the film. I thought you did a great job. It's an honor meeting you. We're going to take it back to Melissa Rivers right now.
Why, thank you, Todd. I am your tires. Now, what did you think of the movie? It was fantastic. It was absolutely fantastic. Now, you've done Howard's radio show before. I have, because your mother told me to. Well, did you have fun doing it? I did. It was, I think, the best interview I've ever done. He was great. The show is great. Now, in the movie, do you think that people are going to see a different side of Howard? Well, yeah, because in the movie, I think he comes across as being almost heroic. I really do. I think he is not the larger-than-life radio caricature that many people think of him as being. He was a real character, and I loved it. I just thought, I was shocked, actually, that they could take that book and turn it into a film. I didn't think it could be done. Now, you've done some film acting yourself. We've seen you in some John Waters movies. Yeah. Are we going to get to see you again on the big screen anytime soon? It's looking like it. So I'm really excited, and I'll know actually in about a week. So, well, we will hopefully be looking for it. Thank you so much for stopping by. Right now, let's take a look at what happened earlier when Gary Dell'Abate, also known as Baba Booey, arrived.
Donna Karen, these are Prada shoes. This is oh, that's your mother.
That's me too. You're in the movie.
Yes.
Did you have a ball? Was it black?
It was really easy to do because my part in the movie is being me. So if I had to memorize the lines or act, I'd have been in big trouble. But being me, that's easy.
Which was your favorite city?
My favorite city? You mean in real?
In the movie.
Washington, D.C. was a lot of fun because I was with drag queens. It was 8 o'clock in the morning. We were in front of the White House, and the Secret Service kind of like walked up near us, and they wanted to know what was going on. To see drag queens at 8 o'clock in the morning hanging out in front of the White House, they get a little nervous.
I wonder why.
Yeah, exactly.
I was asking Robin, you guys work together all day, and then you go and make the movie in the afternoon, that's the radio stuff. Did you ever want to kill each other?
Not trying to make it in the movie, but sometimes just working together we want to kill each other. But no, I mean, we were so excited about doing this that it's almost like we couldn't believe we were doing it. You couldn't even get mad at each other. It was just a thrill. You get treated so good when you work on a movie. You get your own room, and there's people like, Mr. Dell'Abate, would you like this?
I'm Mr. Dell'Abate.
I don't get that where I work. It's like, hey, Brother Billy, get in here and fix this now.
Now, what's next?
I don't know. I guess Howard will take a quarter of a second to revel in this, and then as soon as it hits the 100 million mark, they'll start working on a sequel.
Perfect.
Thank you.
We are back live. Now, I am standing here right now with Matthew Friedman, who plays Howard at 16. You're really tall.
Yeah, I can't really help that, it's just the way I am.
So, what was it like working with Howard?
Well, I never actually really worked with him, you know. I mean, I played him, and so we could never be on screen at the same time.
But you got to know him a little bit.
Yeah, I met him a few times. He's a really nice guy. I mean, we got along. I was surprised. I didn't think he'd be that nice at all.
So what did you think of the movie?
I thought it was hysterical. I was really happy with the way it came out.
Well, the prediction is it's going to be a huge hit. You're currently going to NYU. What is it going to be like to go back to school the day after it opens?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if people will recognize me for it, or, you know, we'll just have to see. Who knows?
Well, you are great in the movie. Really nice to meet you. You know what? We're going to be back with more live from the Howard Stern Private Part Premiere Party. Where else? Only on E!
You know what? Where else would you be than right here with us, E, taking it all live here at the Howard Stern Premiere Party for Private Parts. And I'm here now with Althea Cassidy, and you play the, I'm not going to be able to say this right, the kielbasa. Did I say it right? The kielbasa queen in the film. Now, let's not describe exactly what it is, but let's say a woman was going to be a real-life kielbasa queen. Let's say he wanted you to come on his real radio show. Would you be nervous about that?
I never was.
Did you do it on his show, actually?
That's how I got started.
That's how you got the part.
No, that's how I got the part.
Now, how many times have you been on this show?
I was on the radio show about 3 or 4 times, and I was on his TV show about 4 or 5 times.
Well, your performance was to be applauded. Very applauded. And you know what? Nobody does it better than Howard Stern, so let's take you to him right now doing what Howard does best.
Realistic option.
Really?
Believe me.
You're thinking of going that way.
I'm thinking of it, huh?
Melanie, go ahead. You're going to say something.
I gotta say, the funniest thing was when you were massaging my shoulders on, like, you know, the 20th take.
Yeah.
The movie, because my shoulders really do hurt now.
Yeah, we had some fun.
And Fred's down there, like, playing with things, and he really was. He's like, there's all little world.
Yeah. I can tell you something. Our scene together is big love.
It's great.
My favorite line is Fred's like wallpaper. That was a great line. Thank you, Dave. Anyway, I just want to thank Melanie Good for being in the movie. I want to thank Amber Smith for being in the movie. I think you two are really well impressive. I think you're great actresses. Dee Snider, I want to thank you for being in the movie. Cameo, it was my pleasure, my friend. It's pretty exciting. Did you see me up there with Rob Zombie doing the song? Actually, no. They had ushered us inside. I saw you on the screen. That was good. I wanted you, because you are a rock star, I thought that you could advise me. But, I just would like to know, Andy, count how many times they said, yeah? Yeah, many times. Yeah! Well, we had to take out the word mother effer. Oh, I see. Okay. That would be my replacement. Yeah. Anyway, I want to thank the three of you for being in the film, really. I greatly appreciate it.
Well, Howard, what do you do now?
Hand modeling? I don't know.
How do you top this?
I don't know.
You can.
Oh, please, don't really? I do have an idea, though. Yeah.
The world probably isn't ready.
There's something ruminating in here. I'm going to take a week off. I'm thinking of running for governor again, maybe. There you go.
Next option.
Anyway, thanks, guys. Thanks for coming to the party, and thanks for being in the film. And we're going to take a little bit of a break. I'm thinking like my next movie, I'll just do bathtub scenes.
That's it?
And lesbian scenes. With Amber and Melanie. And Fred. You're not kidding. Anyway, Bathtub the movie with Melanie. Anyway, thanks, guys. And I'm just going to watch Amber get up in that dress. Don't look at my ass, okay? I'll look.
You might see some things.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
We'll be back with more from Howard in a little bit, but first, let's take a look at a little conversation that happened with Todd Newton and our man earlier this evening.
Now, you know, when they told me that my buddy was going to have to get on a bus in Los Angeles and drive all the way across the country, meeting hundreds of thousands of Howard Stern fans on the Howard Stern bus, I was worried about the man because he needs special care. Fear none. Our man just got off a bus. How long ago? About an hour ago. 1 hour ago, I ran about 15 blocks. Didn't even have time to shave. And luckily, Tommy Hill figured. They hooked you up. man. You look sharp.
I got to get the board in because they hooked me up. I'm looking nice from here to...
All right, man. Now, I know that being on the Howard Stern bus cross-country, you just got to have stories that could never make it to television.
I have lots of stories. Here's what happened.
Listen how hoarse you are.
I feel so I lost my voice. I'm screaming like this in every city across the country. We left from L.A. about a week ago.
Right.
We went to all cities. We went to cities that had Howard, cities that only had the E-show, cities that didn't even have either one. All the cities that still know who Howard is. We're still excited about the film. Oh, man, this thing is going to go through the roof.
Now, how did people react to you whenever you got off the Howard Stern bus?
Hey, we get everybody. They said, who's this guy? Where's Howard?
Cheering for Howard. How many people were on the bus with you?
Wasn't too hard to gather some people together who wanted to check out this clip. You guys excited?
I'm going to go see it right when it opens and back.
Where are we, George? We're in Cardiff. Heard about the new movie? No. No, I haven't heard about that. Current status? We're in Dallas. Not too bad. Only about 2,000 more miles to go. On a bus. Melrose Mary Green in Dallas. Whoa! Taking his thing on the road. We're going to ride up in this thing, and then we'll just fall out. We'll do something called an angle. I'm not doing this. Howard is gone! Howard is gone! Honestly, Howard, the movie's going to be a big hit. I love this very, very much. We are here in Memphis. Now, you can tune in Howard Stern on the radio here, right? Yeah. And, of course, you watch the E-show, right? Yeah. Like when they pull the pants back, you know, it's not very close, Dave. We're going to get the Graceland before you guys get fired. We are here, right behind us. What is it? What's your username in your voice? Thank you very much. That's great. Nice one. You going to check out this Howard movie? I am. But I'm a big Howard Stern fan, believe it or not. Hey, that's good. Hi. So where we are? We are leaving Roanoke, Virginia. Roanoke, Virginia. We're heading to Washington, D.C. We're here in Washington, D.C., where we are joined by over a dozen of Howard's affiliates. Now we are a growing caravan. We are in Buffalo, right?
We mix noise from your favorite characters when you think monkey number Howard Stern.
Congratulations. Thank you. That's what we're picking you up. Look at this person on the profile. So Howard. Here. This is Philadelphia, baby. Take a look around. Open arms are welcoming us with. Look at the open arms. This goes in a nutshell. What does this mean? This is official. It's proclaiming that Howard Stern's Caravan is welcome in Philadelphia. Anytime. All right, we're in New York. Look at this. The K-Rock bus. We're going to leave the caravan. But first, I want to chat real quick with the Wax Pack. Reach your number one special in Los Angeles. So, that's great. What? Tennessee Cadillac live in New York! Josie Private Park! It's the movie! Yeah! Yeah! You're in the movie, huh? I'm in the movie. Go see it. It's going to be a great movie. If you're not a Howard Stern fan, if you are a Howard Stern fan, you got to go see it. I'm doing that too! You do it tonight! You do it! Don't do it! It's going to be haunted radio! And I want you to do it too! I'll tell you something, that was unbelievable. We covered so much ground. Our producer, Doug Goodstein, also works on the Howard Show. He's actually checked himself into a little center right now because he's so stressed out. He needs some time to just relax. Yeah. So you're telling me every city you pull into, you got that kind of reception? Every city. Thank you to all you folks out there that take greeting us with open arms. They're great all over the country, and they're great right here in the Big Apple. You got a special celebrity here tonight. Our band brought a special celebrity with him here tonight. Oh, yeah, Peter Brady. Peter Brady is here. No swear. This is my young lady here. Everybody is having a good time here tonight at Madison Square Garden, and they're all here to see who? And I just want to say before we go to a commercial, Art, man, it's so great to have you back. You did a great job. Buddy, I'm going into the party. See you. Wait a minute. Why don't you stay with us? Here with Peter Brady. Art, man, we'll be back after this. Art! Art!